We're traveling again, and this time we're sailing on a big ship. We'll show you all that we did on the 7-day cruise on the Mardi Gras. Alright guys, we have made it to the Orlando airport, waiting for our Uber to show up. From there we've got a 45-minute drive to Port Canaveral, where we get to board the Mardi Gras for the very first time. I'm very excited to see this XL class ship and show you guys around. We are in the terminal. All right, we are boarding the Mardi Gras. Got my sodas, and they're heavy. Should have brought a little cart for them. But nonetheless, very excited to see what this ship has to offer. We're gonna show you what our 7-day cruise was like. But if you want to see the full ship tour of the Mardi Gras, click above or in the link in the description.
Very fortunate that our muster station's right here. Right here? Yep, we made it. We're on board the Carnival Mardi Gras, and we're about to go and check out our interior room on deck 4.
Let's do it. Hey everybody, welcome to this interior room here on the Mardi Gras. This is our very first time on this ship. It's our first time on an XL class ship. We're so excited. Rebecca and I booked an interior room on this ship, and we're going to show you around, show you what you have, the space that's available to you. The first thing you'll notice that we did is we've got 2 separate beds right here. That's not how we ordered it, so our attendant is going to come in shortly and put these together and form one single bed for my wife and I. That's what we prefer. But if you were coming in and you wanted to see what 2 single beds look like, there you go. This is what it looks like. We've got several shelves right here as you walk into the main area of where your desk is. We've got multiple USB ports and 3 regular 3-prong ports, a total of 4 USB ports right here on this table. We've got a light switch that turns off that light. It's a really nice light to make yourself all presentable and ready for anything that you're doing later on in the ship. These shelves are pretty nice because this really comes in handy in just storing things, getting them off the floor and out of the way, so you can just kind of have this space as much as you need to do what you got to do. This looks like a 42-inch flat screen TV mounted directly to the wall. And I think they're trying to make the best space and best use of the space here in this interior room right there at the edge, so when you walk in, you're not hitting the edge of that television, but big enough and close to the beds that you can really relax and watch movies. Now, there are free movies that are included in your cruise, but also on-demand movies that you can charge to your room if that's what you prefer. There's also really cool channels to see just what's happening around the ship. Actual ship cameras, so you can see what's literally happening around the ship. I always like those. This is a fixed mount, so you're not going to swivel this. This is not going anywhere, which is great. Nice and sturdy, very strong. So one of the biggest challenge that people have with interior rooms is the fact that there is no window. There's obviously no balcony. There's no real view out into what's happening outside of your room, and that can make people feel a little trapped. I know the very first time that we booked an interior room, that was my fear. I can get a little claustrophobic. I need to be able to see where I'm going, the direction that I'm going. And I gotta tell you, that particular cruise, which was on a Carnival ship, was very surprising for me because I ended up really loving that interior room. So much so that even on this XL class ship, we chose to book another interior room. Part of it is just for the budget, for sure. Interior rooms do cost less. But there's so many other benefits to having an interior room that we're going to talk about a little bit later. But one of the things that I think Carnival tries to do is just still make it feel less like you're trapped in a small little box. Artwork like what's behind me is a small example of just making it expand a little bit more. That's a nice little touch. So something cool that we noticed is these little lamps right here that can be rotated so you can read a book at nighttime and not have all the lights on disturbing someone else. You can close it and it turns it right off, and underneath of that is actually a USB port, so you can plug a device right in there. There's a little space behind the bed head and the wall where you can put a device and just kind of have things charging in that area if that's what you choose. I thought that light was pretty cool. I'm going to walk this way so you can see what we have in terms of closet. We've got 2 closet doors, set of doors here anyway, and I've got my light on just so you can see a little bit more, but you can really see that there's a good amount of space. There's plenty of hangers here to hang so much of your clothes, from elegant night to just anything that you might need from excursions. You've got a shelf here, coming down, you've got a shelf here, and then all the way at the bottom, you've got that floor part. There's a full-size mirror right here. Look at that. From the top all the way to the bottom. So that's something to really utilize. We're going to close this one and open up the next one, see what that looks like. Okay. So we've got some more hangers. It's fantastic. Seems to be quite the mirrored version of it on the other side. What is that? That looks like a shelf, perhaps. You lift that up. And voila, you bring that down. That's pretty cool. So if you need an extra shelf, you've got it right there. It would come all the way down to these little knobs. If you don't, you push it back up and that snaps right in right there. Looks like you can actually do that for all of them. You've got these nice pull-out drawers, which is fantastic to allow you to unpack and not live out of your suitcase. And then final one all the way at the bottom. You've got a safe to keep your passports and all your valuables in. And there are instructions on how to use this right here. Every single one of the safe will have it. It's quite easy. Don't let it be intimidating. So that's the closet. On the door itself, you've got what you need to know when it comes to your muster station. When we came in, we immediately did our muster station, knocked it out of the way. It's very quick. But you've got things that it'll show you so you can know what to expect, where your actual muster station is. Muster station B6, it's on deck 6, right? And in our case, it's actually at the piano bar. So that's where that is. It shows you where that muster station is from the side view and the top view. And, you know, just some basic things I think everyone should know. But if you don't, it's right here so you can understand even how to use your life vest. All right there. We've got some really nice switches here. And when you first come in, you'll need your card to really turn everything on. This was already in here, so we just kind of left it there. But you've got your main switches. I'll hit that switch. There you go. That's just right here in the corridor. And this back one is that main one right there. All right, so the bathroom, you can turn the light on, is really nice actually. One of the first things that I noticed is the glass door. We've been on several ships where all you get is that curtain, and that can be a little bit weird, but you've got some nice plexiglass here and a nice door that seals everything. What's standard to all these ships is this. You've got your shampoo, you've got your shower gel, you've got a removable shower head that can actually go up or down with the push of a button. Slide that, slide it back up, and you can remove the whole thing so you can have access to that. Right above it is a line to hang your wet clothes if you're coming from the pool. That's what you do right there. And then all the way down here, these are your controls to turn the water on and to turn it to hot or cold. We've got more shelves, and in fact, in the very top here, this is where you're going to plug in your blow dryer. Some of your higher capacity appliances will plug right in there. And right below that, we've got a couple shelves to hang all of your toiletries. We've got the actual toilet, big flush button, can't miss it. Toilet paper, tissue, trash bin, towels. I like the wood accents that we have here on some of this cabinetry right here. And even down towards the flooring, I feel like that's tile actually. I think that's what it is. So it helps keep it easy to clean with a drain right over there if they have to do some major cleaning in here. I'm gonna rotate the camera, see what we got on the wall. We got some nice towels. Just the basics of what you need. Obviously, if you need more, you let your stateroom attendant know, and they'll be happy to get you more.
If you have any questions about our interior room, let us know down in the comments. It's day 1 of this 7-day cruise, and there's so much to explore. So from deck 4, where our stateroom is, we headed to deck 8 in search of some food.
All right, we are heading to the central hub of this entire ship, the Atrium. And this is a little bit different type of an atrium because normally you come in on the atrium, but this is actually
Isn't that massive?
a venue. What do you think, babe?
This is massive. Babe, come over here.
What we first found, however, was Grand Central. It's basically the heartbeat of Mardi Gras. The moment you step in, it feels huge. Multiple decks, wide open sightlines, and bold lighting everywhere you look. What we'll later realize is that there's always energy here. Whether it's live music, people grabbing a drink, or an event kicking off. This space is unlike any other atrium on a Carnival ship, and honestly, it's one of the most jaw-dropping areas on board.
Look at the backdrop of him. Look, it's the water.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Amazing.
All right, we're making our way to get some food. Elevators are so busy, so we're actually walking the ship while heading for some food. We've already gone 6 or 7 flights of stairs from deck 4. We've got a few more to go to get what we need, which we're gonna try to go for Guy's Burger, maybe Pig and Anchor. We're just kind of walking through to see what everything looks like.
It's day 1 of this cruise, and everybody's hungry. And we're on a mission for food.
We found Pizzeria.
We found the pizza.
What deck are we on?
Deck 8. Oh, and there's a panini place.
We were really headed to Guy's Burger Joint, but then realized that it was on a much higher deck. And honestly, we were too hungry to keep trekking. So we stopped here on deck 8 at Piazza Panini to grab a panini as well as some pizza from Pizzeria del Capitano. And it totally hit the spot. This area's bright, easygoing, and perfect when you just need some food right now without fighting really large crowds. It's one of those low-key spaces that quietly becomes a go-to space by the end of the cruise. And for the time being, it satisfied our hunger. We headed towards the back of the ship, still on deck 8, and walked past a few very important areas, like the Adventures Desk. It's the place you go to book shore excursions. Screens display excursion options and availability, making this a very helpful stop early in the cruise. Right next to it is Guest Services, which is a central hub for questions, account inquiries, and any onboard assistance you may need. Basically, it's where guests go for anything from room issues to itinerary questions. Normally for us, we find guest services at the atrium level, which is usually on deck 3 for other Carnival ships. It being on deck 8, not too far from Pizzeria del Capitano, was definitely a new experience for us. Perhaps this location makes it easy to access. But right after that, the space opens up to several amazing venues. First is Heroes Tribute Lounge, which honors military service members with patriotic decor and memorabilia. Now, this atmosphere is very respectful and welcoming, and sometimes you can find live music and events which takes place here. It's this meaningful gathering space for veterans and supporters alike, and it was really cool to see. Right next to it was Guy's Pig and Anchor, which had plenty of seating and a bar nearby. In one corner, there was a small stage, which we'll later find out is a great location for trivia. The best part, however, was the access to the outside and a stunning infinity pool area. With a perfect view of the ocean behind you, this area had a good amount of loungers, It had hot tubs and another bar called the Watering Hole, all centrally located. This was another unique area for the Mardi Gras. You can find something similar on the Vista class ships like the Horizon and the Vista, except it's an exclusive area reserved for specific stateroom guests. So having this area available to all guests made it a popular hangout area throughout the cruise. On our way back in, we saw a swirls station near Heroes and decided to grab us a cone. Why not? What are you getting?
Vanilla. There you are, sir.
Thank you.
Quite the experience.
Cheers. The day was getting away from us, and while we missed the sail away party because we literally never even made it up to Lido Deck, we had dinner reservations at a restaurant that's exclusive to Carnival's XL class ships, Rudy's Seagrill. Good evening. How are you? So good. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Oh, this smells
Good evening, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Rudy's Seagrill is one of the more upscale specialty dining venues on Carnival Mardi Gras, and it feels noticeably different from Carnival's traditional dining options the moment you walk in. The space itself is bright, modern, and refined, with an open, airy design that leans more towards a contemporary seafood restaurant than a classic cruise ship dining room. Large windows, clean lines, and soft lighting give it a calm, polished atmosphere that stands out compared to the busier, more energetic venues nearby. The menu focused on elevated seafood dishes, including fresh fish, shellfish, and thoughtfully prepared entrees that feel more chef-driven than Carnival's standard offerings. While seafood is the star, there are also options for non-seafood lovers, making it approachable for mixed groups.
I would also like to do the crab stuffed lobster tail.
The crab stuffed lobster tail?
Yes, and then I will do your apple cheesecake for dessert.
Apple cheesecake.
Yes.
I will start off with the seared shrimp.
Seared shrimp.
I'm going to also do the house tossed salad.
Salad.
I'm going to try your red snapper.
No.
And I'm going to end it with some key lime pie. Your presentation here plays a big role.
Your seared shrimp.
Look at this.
Paprika butter sauce.
That's amazing.
Delicious.
Thank you. Plates feel carefully crafted rather than mass-produced.
Yeah. Okay. See this inside. Ooh. Yeah. And with the sherry heavy cream, inside there's a lobster jelly, shrimp, and the crab. Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. Enjoy, please.
Thank you. How fancy. Start doing that at home, pouring my soup out of a little pitcher.
So salad. Yeah.
Ooh.
With a sherry vinaigrette. All right.
Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Salt and pepper?
No, this is perfect the way it is. Thank you so much. I love the plates, actually. I was about to ask if I can take it home. Here comes our entree.
Delicious.
Okay.
In terms of experience, for Rebecca and I, Rudy Seagrill was a slower paced and more refined than places like Guy's Pig and Anchor or Cucina del Capitano.
Got your red snapper.
Oh, wow.
That is red snapper.
Gonna be famous now.
Yeah. Then bell pepper, and we get miso sauce with olive herbs on them.
It's designed for guests who want a quieter, sit-down meal with attentive service, which is exactly what we were looking for this night. It made for a great choice for a date night, and it was a much more relaxed evening. Currently, Rudy Seagrill is only found on the XL class ships, Mardi Gras, Celebration, and Jubilee. A red snapper is my favorite fish. I love it so much. Oh yes.
I love this. It's so beautiful.
Because of that, Rudy Seagrill feels more like something you'd expect on a premium cruise line, rather than traditional carnival.
Key lime. Oh, look at that.
Look how fun that
beautiful.
is. That's awesome.
Look at mine.
Let me see what you got, baby. That's amazing. Look at your little winglets.
I know.
With the flyaway.
It's beautiful.
And it's one of the venues that really highlights how Mardi Gras really differs from older ships. To say the least, our experience here was absolutely exquisite. If you're ever on the Mardi Gras, we highly suggest that you get reservations for Rudy's Seagrill. And remember, on the first night, you get a complimentary bottle of wine. Cheers!
Mardi Gras family, if you're ready for a great vacation, let me hear you make some noise! That's right, folks.
After that incredible meal at Rudy's, we stepped outside and made our way into Grand Central. And that's when the energy completely shifted.
I do want to go for a drink.
It's amazing.
Fun right here in the Carnival Mardi Gras, baby.
Our cruise director was already in full party mode, getting the night started.
And welcome right in here. The Mardi Gras Fun Squad.
And it didn't take very long to realize this wasn't your typical cruise entertainment. What we were about to experience was a whole new level of carnival fun. Something we honestly hadn't seen before, until stepping on board this XL class ship. This first night was an amazing display of all the entertainment you'd be able to experience throughout the entire ship. From the fun squad, the incredible music from the Havana Bar musicians and singers, the talented crew from the Brass Magnolia, the impressive singing from solo artist Reggie. It was an overall taste of what you can expect.
Have to be on a cruise ship.
It was truly amazing.
We dance, we shout, sing right into the grass.
We just had the most incredible experience watching the opening night show here at Center Stage, where you get to meet your cruise director. We have Jackie, who's amazing. We have been on 17 different Carnival ships and always go to the welcome aboard show and do this, which essentially meet the cruise director, see a little sneak preview of all the shows, and hear about the week ahead. But this one on the Mardi Gras topped them all. We love Carnival, we love all the ships, we love the playlisters, but this was amazing. The bands that are going to be playing throughout this ship are top-notch performers, and we are impressed and blown away.
From there, we decided to stop in at the Brass Magnolia to listen in on some more incredible live music. We grabbed a drink from the Fortune Teller, which offers themed cocktails in a mysterious setting. The decor here is moody and atmospheric. Drinks are very creative and visually striking. It's a fun, immersive experience, and we'll show you more of this bar later. But for now, let's end day one enjoying some amazing jazz music.
All right, good morning, everybody. First day, sea day here on the Mardi Gras. And as usual, we are heading to Sea Day Brunch. We're gonna show you what this space looks like and probably just be ordering what we normally do, unless of course they have something new and different on the menu. So far, everything about the ship has been extremely surprising in all the best of ways. This is a massive ship, and we haven't even explored, I think, half of it just yet. So we're just making our way to the sea day brunch at this particular venue.
For sea day brunch, we headed to the Palm Restaurant, which is at the very back of the ship on deck 6 and 7. Palm Restaurant is one of the ship's main dining rooms, or MDR, and it really nails that classic cruise dining feel. The space is bright, open, and welcoming, and each night the menu switches things up with familiar Carnival favorites. It's that traditional sit-down dining experience you expect on a Carnival cruise. Comfortable, reliable, and exactly what you're in the mood for after a full day on board. And for Rebecca and I, it's where we were having our sea day brunch this morning. As always, ensure you check in using the Carnival Hub app before showing up to sea day brunch.
Look at that, guys. We are at the very back of this massive ship. And boy, we are hauling. We are moving. Let me pan over and show you where we are. There we go. Back on the inside. Table 406. Take a look at this menu. So far it's looking very similar. Hey, it's a standard menu that keeps us coming back, so I'm actually excited about this. I would have been open if they had something different, but I know this works. And of course their juice menu, which I like a lot. Freshly squeezed juice, good for the body. First things first, some coffee. Yes, sir. And do you have the specialty juices?
Yes.
Some classic Carnival coffee to start your day. My perspective is always the coffee I have in front of me is the best cup of coffee that I'm about to have.
We had what we usually do. Classic egg and cheese omelet, hash browns and bacon for Rebecca, and huevos rancheros with a side of bacon for me. Always delicious. Sea day brunch brings us the huevos rancheros for me and the classic egg omelet for Rebecca with some crispy bacon right there.
Sea day brunch and any cruise that we're on. Right now we're on the Mardi Gras and we're having the same thing, but with an awesome view. Look at that. The menu was the same, so we just got the same. So we're gonna dig in now. And I brought me my own personal Belizean hot sauce. That's where I'm from. My hot sauce there is the greatest. Marie Sharp's. If you love hot sauce, bring your hot sauce. I love this one. I'm not sponsored by Marie Sharp's, though I think I should be because I use it all the time.
Everywhere you go.
I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in some amazing hot sauce. Different levels. It's all about flavor, not as much about heat, but this one does get hot. I have a high tolerance for heat, so I bring it everywhere I go.
Thank you, Mardi Gras, for a delicious sea day brunch. Have you ever been to a sea day brunch in Carnival? What's your go-to favorite?
I'm here with my cute wife. We just had some breakfast at the Mardi Gras Palm. Yeah.
AF6.
AF6. It was our sea day brunch. And of course, we got what we typically get.
Yes.
We kind of woke up a little bit late.
Very late, like
very
11.
Late. 11 o'clock, y'all.
And brunch ends at noon.
That interior room works magic. Let me just tell you right now. We slept so good.
Yes,
But we
did.
got our brunch in, and now we're going to explore the ship a little bit more. The thing that I'm recognizing almost instantly about this ship in comparison to any of the other Carnival ships is the decor, the design. It's fancy.
Like
I mean,
everything.
Elegant, that's the right word, elegance. Everywhere we go, just all of this right here. This is just regular stairs, just getting us to the next level, and they added so much detail to it. So we got some info about our restaurant?
Yes.
All right, let's hear it.
So on our card, there was 3 different restaurants listed. We have anytime dining, that's 5:30 to 9, I think, every day. So I was a little confused, and I asked the lady at the Palm, because the Palm is listed on our card, but it says deck 7. So for anytime dining on Mardi Gras, it is deck 7 aft at the Palm. So we were having breakfast at deck 6, but dinner will be deck 7.
Okay. And we are in deck 7 right now.
Yes.
So this is where we would come for
Anytime dining.
anytime dining.
Deck 7 aft
Okay.
at the Palm.
Perfect. What I love is this whole lighting set up in the center of the entire restaurant. So we're 7 aft right now, but you can look straight down at deck 6, which is actually where we just were for Sea Day brunch. This is so beautiful. Well done. Where are we going?
We're on deck 6.
Where are we going?
Oh, where are we going?
Yeah.
To explore the ship. I don't know.
Solid plan. Come with us.
If you're still with us, thank you so much for sticking around. This video will show you so much of what the experience on the Mardi Gras was like for us when we sailed in early January. Please like and subscribe and share this video with someone who's considering cruising in any capacity. We really appreciate it. Okay, our next stop after Sea Day brunch was to get to the very top decks of the ship, as we heard that Carnival had its very own roller coaster on board. Let's go.
All right, we are here on one of these high decks on the Mardi Gras, and behind me is the amazing roller coaster called Bolt. You're experiencing some real G-forces on this thing. Everything you see around here is included except for this actual roller coaster ride. I believe it is $15 per person for several laps, and it seems to be quite worth it. You're gonna have to do it using the Hub app. Definitely get in line because it is a popular ride for good reason. This thing is unbelievable when it comes to what a roller coaster on an actual cruise ship is. And by the way, we're out in the beautiful blue ocean. Where can you go on a roller coaster that circles around the ocean like that? Right here on the Mardi Gras. It is phenomenal.
The elevated track provides sweeping ocean views during the ride. Each car is individually controlled, allowing riders to set their own pace. It's one of the most talked about attractions on Mardi Gras.
And now we're getting towards the ropes course, which we have seen this on a couple of the other Carnival ships that are smaller than the Mardi Gras, but it's always nice to know that it's here. It's right on the other side of the roller coaster and right above the basketball sports square. This is included. Slower pace, decent amount of adventure still, as you get to walk up and out over the ocean like that guy's doing right there. Look at him. Right over the ocean. It's a brave kid. Such braverism.
I was gonna say I would have to do the ropes course like a few times before I would even consider getting on the Bolt. That thing is intense.
It's very
You're
intense.
not used to roller coasters, which I am not. I'm not a heights or roller coaster person. There's no break on that thing. Like, keep your $15. Nope. Not doing it.
We're ready to play a little bingo.
Love it. Oh yeah, I put my $15 towards bingo any day. Or the arcade, you know.
We want you to take our word for it, but safety is huge here. You're not gonna do anything here that you can accidentally get hurt unless you're just being reckless. But it's great. Ropes course right now is behind us, above us. Sports Square is right below that. And it's a happening place here on deck. Let's see, we're in deck 17. Yeah, deck 17 of the Mardi Gras. Pretty high deck. You can see a lot, and you can do a lot. So I think that's the point. And let's take a look at that fin. Whew, the sun is right in my eyes. All right, let's try this again. Look at that fin. I think that's the biggest fin I've ever seen. The whale tail, as people call it, for Carnival. One of their biggest ships, this XL class ship, means you're gonna have one of the biggest whale tails. It is something to see in real life. Video does not do it justice. It is absolutely, absolutely massive. All right, we're on the 17th floor, still looking down at the main pool area, which is Lido deck. To my right, we got the DJ. He's doing his thing. Nice live DJ music for you while you enjoy this beautiful day here in the Mardi Gras. Right next to that booth is the Red Frog Tiki Bar. You get all your favorite poolside drinks right here.
The Red Frog Tiki Bar anchors the Lido deck with tropical drinks and a laid-back island vibe. Colorful decor and shaded seating and frozen cocktails make this a go-to spot during warm sea days. It's a social hub where guests gather for drinks, music, and casual conversation. The bar stays busy from sail away through late afternoon, and on the Mardi Gras is featured on 2 decks. Street Eats delivers a rotating selection of international street food-inspired dishes. Instead of one single menu, this venue features multiple stations, offering different flavors and styles throughout the day. It's designed for sampling, grazing, and trying something new without committing to a full meal.
Tucked away right here, you'll find some amazing eats. We got Steam Dream with all these different options. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, all the way down to day 7. So you can determine what day you should come depending on what's over there.
All right, I'm gonna get some pad thai.
Yes, same is true over here. Mad Sizzle, look at this. Rockin' beef kebab, pad thai, teriyaki chicken, udapan. We're gonna try some pad thai right now because we just have to. Look at that. Ooh, look at that.
Shrimp pad thai.
Shrimp pad thai. Just in a matter of seconds. We're gonna find this so delicious, I bet.
So I just got it so we could sample it.
Yeah. Babe, but the view behind you is unbelievable. It's just perfect.
This one has shrimp and it looks like calamari. It's like a seafood pad thai. Good flavor. It's a little small bowl, but it's enough. If you want more, go back and get more. Really good.
I mean, just a small little tucked away, almost like food truck style behind us.
Yeah, there's wings and fries, all kinds of things.
Our next stop was inside to check out the Lido Marketplace. The Lido Marketplace is the ship's main buffet area, offering a wide range of food options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The space is open, bright, and organized into themed stations, so guests can move easily without long lines. Seating is plentiful, making it easy to dine with large groups or find a quick spot on your own. This is one of the most heavily used spaces on the ship.
I found the gelato station, which is like incredible. And today they have mango and praline. It is so delicious and it's included.
Next is Big Chicken, which is Shaquille O'Neal's casual chicken restaurant, serving fried chicken, sandwiches, tenders, and breakfast items. The menu is straightforward but packed with flavor, and portions are generous. It's especially popular during lunch hours, with guests lining up for freshly made sandwiches. This venue has quickly become a fan favorite across the fleet. Next was Guy's Burger Joint. We finally made it, and on the Mardi Gras, it was a pretty large space compared to other ships. And here, they serve up made-to-order burgers with customizable toppings and hand-cut fries. The grill-to-plate setup keeps the food fresh and hot. This venue stays consistently busy, especially around lunchtime. It's a reliable, satisfying option for a classic cruise meal.
All right, guys, it is elegant night on the second day of our cruise at the end of our sea day. And we're heading towards our restaurant, which is aft of this ship on deck number 7 here on the Mardi Gras. Remember, this cruise has 2 elegant nights. This is the first one. Make sure you pack enough clothes to have for both. But Rebecca is ahead of me. We got 3 of our girls with us, and everybody's dolled up looking great. Can't wait to see what this night is gonna be, see what the menu is gonna be like, so we can enjoy some delicious food with an incredible atmosphere. Let's check it out. Look how beautiful this restaurant is. We're on the upper of the 2 decks here. And oh my gosh, we're gonna get to sit right next to this unbelievable lighting fixture that connects both levels. How awesome.
Night 2 is Elegant Night on Mardi Gras, and everyone shows up dressed to impress. The main dining room rolls out the standard Elegant Night menu, but don't let standard fool you. From lobster to steak and those over-the-top desserts, it's classic cruise dining done right.
Starting off with a little starter, we got a little Caesar salad. And what is this, babe? A little shrimp cocktail?
Cocktail.
You like those?
I love those.
Yeah. Look at that, baby.
So much.
So what did you get again?
I have the filet mignon and the shortbread.
Wow. So that's 2 in 1. Is there one underneath?
It is a 2-in-1. It is a duet.
I like that.
Yeah.
A little steak sauce,
Yeah.
some green beans,
Mashed potatoes.
mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. I got the same thing, 2 in 1. Green beans, mashed potatoes, some gravy. It's good. And last but not least, we've got the melting chocolate cake.
Chocolate melting cake.
The chocolate melting cake, signature dessert. And then for me, I've got a tropical fruit plate. Thank you so much.
Right after dinner, we didn't waste any time.
Welcome to the Mardi Gras Theater. All right, y'all, we are at the Mardi Gras Theater. They're about to showcase one of their major theater productions, which, if it's anything like we've seen in that grand central area, the Atrium, which was amazing, then this one is about to be as amazing. So we're gonna go in there and try to find a seat and show you what this looks like.
We headed straight down to the Mardi Gras Theater for the Playlist production show. The lights, the music, the energy. It's full Broadway-style production with big vocals and non-stop choreography. And it was the perfect way to cap off Elegant Night.
All right, guys, we just got done with the first Playlist production of this cruise here in the Mardi Gras. I gotta say, my impression on this was definitely a level stepped up when it comes to overall production. We got in from deck 7, and you step in, and there's a beautiful theater behind you that you can see. And it is pretty amazing the level of production that they put, the lighting, the sound, the LED wall that's very interactive with what they're doing on stage. It's very impressive. If you've never experienced anything like this before, you'll be blown away. And specifically here in the Mardi Gras, I definitely think that they step things up just a notch or two above what you might actually see on some of the smaller class ships here on the Carnival Cruise Line. So if you're ever on this ship, I would certainly plan to come witness this here. We're on sea day, which is day number 2, full sea day. And towards the end of the day, that's what they were doing. Right here at the Mardi Gras Theater, deck 7, forward.
And just when we thought the night couldn't get any better, we went from one production straight to the next. Back on deck 6 at center stage, our cruise director was hosting this high-energy Mardi Gras themed party. Music pumping, crowd going crazy, beads flying. It felt like Bourbon Street straight at sea, which I think was the point. And somehow, the night still wasn't over. Right there at center stage, another full production kicked off. This one more dramatic, more theatrical, powerful vocals, sharp choreography, and lighting that completely transformed the space. It honestly felt like we were watching a professional touring show, right in the middle of the ship. And that's how we wrapped up day 2 sailing on Mardi Gras. With our first port of call coming up the next morning, we made one last stop at Fortune Teller for a fun late night drink. We put in an order for some food to be delivered a little later. Afterwards, we called it a night, ready to wake up somewhere new.
All right. It is port day. We are Grand Turk, her first port of call here in this 7-day cruise. So we're about to find the exit, which I believe is deck 3 forward, and then we're gonna get to go out.
This is one of those ports where you can actually see the ship right from the shoreline. So I can't wait to get to the shoreline so I can look back at this mega ship, the Mardi Gras. Let's go.
We're docked here in Grand Turk, and what's wild is how close you are to shore. You literally step off the ship and you're right there. Turquoise water, white sand, and palm trees just a few steps away. No long shuttle rides, no tender boats. Just walk off and you're instantly in island mode.
Welcome back to Grand Turk, baby.
Thank you. It's been a year. I've missed it. They've missed me. And
Yes.
now I'm back.
Now you're back. Back by popular demand.
Back by popular demand.
We're right next to a massive ship. Who is it? It's Holland America. Here's ours. Yeah. The Mardi Gras. So one of the cool things about this particular port is that we're so close to the actual beach that when you get off on the beach, you can be on one of these loungers just on the beach and look back and see the ship right behind you, which is pretty cool. It's one of the very few ports that you can do that with and just see how massive the ships are simply because of how close they are. You know, in typical ports where you have an actual dock like this, it's a few hundred yards away. This one might be only maybe 100 yards away. How amazing is
I'm
it?
just now seeing how big the ship is.
It's
'cause
huge.
When we came into the terminal at Port Canaveral, I didn't see it. I don't know why, but this ship is massive. Holy cow.
You got to see it in person
Right,
because,
South class.
yeah, the cameras just don't do it justice, guys. You got to actually see this behemoth in person. But we are at Grand Turk. Let's go explore a little bit. You know, when you first step out of that main terminal, left or right, there are going to be tons of shops that you can explore. Let's see, from Ron John, some jewelry stores, lots of jewelry stores actually. There's a pink Starbucks, definitely want to check that one out. And then right behind me is the actual beach that's public you can go to. So lots to do. Sometimes people just want to head straight to the beach, or they want to just explore this area and see just what kind of fun things they can find. They're always having all kinds of deals, especially in those jewelry stores. So if you're in the market for something like that, I suppose that's a good place to go do something like that. But we are gonna try to head straight out to the beach right now so we can find a little location that we can settle in and just call our home for the next couple hours or so. Grand Turk, baby.
We spent a few hours right there on the public beach, just soaking up the sun in that unreal turquoise water. And then decided to head back to the ship. With most everyone still off exploring the island, Rebecca and I took advantage of the quiet and went up to check out Serenity. It was peaceful, hardly anyone around, and honestly, the perfect reset before the ship filled back up again. Here's a look around. This adult-only escape on Mardi Gras offers a calm and refined atmosphere. The area features plush loungers, shaded seating, and dedicated hot tubs. A full bar serves cocktails, making it easy to spend hours relaxing here. That's a wrap on Grand Turk. Beautiful water, easy beach day, and some quiet time back on board. What a view. Not a bad way to spend our first port. But we're not done yet. Next up, we're heading to the Dominican Republic for our second port of call. Let's see what's waiting for us there. Welcome to Amber Cove. We've officially made it to the Dominican Republic, and this port is absolutely beautiful. Lush green mountains in the background, colorful buildings along the waterfront. It's got that tropical vibe the second you step off the ship. And while Rebecca and I have been here before, we were super excited to explore again.
Ready for a great day. We're gonna go check out Pink Street again. Umbrella Street, look for my monkey, go downtown, and just explore beautiful Amber Cove today.
Today we actually got ourselves a cab driver. From the last time we were here, we got a contact with him, and he's gonna drive us around all of the DR and hit some of the popular spots.
Oh, that's so cute.
They got the comedian. One of the things that we have really fallen in love with is taking these bicycle taxis. They don't cost anything. You just need to tip your driver.
Wow.
And tip them well, because these guys are hustling, taking you down this very long dock that you would otherwise have to walk. So we really appreciate it. Just gets us from the ship straight to the front of the port very, very quickly. And you get to see just how beautiful this place is almost immediately. Welcome to the Amber Cove port. It's a nice little entrance for you as soon as you walk in here. This is such a beautiful day. My gosh. We're heading to the exit basically, and we're gonna catch a personal taxi to drive us about the Amber Cove area. And we're gonna take it all the way to Pink Street and Umbrella Street, two very popular areas here in the Dominican Republic here on Amber Cove. All right, right here at the taxi area, we are waiting for our driver. His name is Andres Gonzalez, and he's a friend of actually our other driver that we got the last time we were here in the DR. They both work for the same company. They do a fantastic job. They have such amazing just people skills. They know their country very well. I tell you what, they're very proud of their country, and you can hear it in their voices. And what we're gonna do with Andres today is he's gonna take us around, leaving the port and heading a little bit deeper into the DR and showing us a little bit of what this place looks like, so you can get a very authentic view of everything. So he's here. We're about to meet him for the first time and get to going. Hola, Andres.
Yeah.
Joel.
We decided to book this same chartered ride again because the personal experience last time was just that good. Instead of a big tour bus, we get to see the Dominican Republic through the lens of a local, the back roads, the real neighborhoods, the everyday life you wouldn't normally experience on a cruise stop. It just feels more authentic. And on this beautiful day, we were ready to see it again.
We in the DR. This is how they do it here. So many motorcycles, so much traffic, nobody getting in any kind of accidents. It's because they know how to do it. They know how to ride. You'll sometimes see a motorcycle with 2, 3 people, 4 people on it. That's very normal. And I love it so much. Look at this. Look at this. And everybody's here too. All right, so check out this unbelievable lookout right here. You can see another cruise terminal. It's not ours, but it's another one right over there. What a beautiful view, so high to see everything. Really, really awesome. Hello, little puppy. Oh boy, you're coming right at me. You sense that I already like you, don't you? We're gonna check out this little store just right on the opposite side. Some fun clothing right here. It looks like my little doggy friend is still following me. Hi. You wanna make sure I buy something? You're just looking for some food, aren't you? Right on the other side of where we were, looking out on that beautiful area, some stores. Check them out. You might get some good deals and some really cool dresses and clothing like that. I don't see a whole lot for men, so I'm gonna stick out here and just wait. This is what I love so much, is just getting out and experiencing the actual culture of what people actually do. You know, we're still doing maybe some touristy things, no doubt, but we're in it, right? We're not in some tourism village prepared just for tourists. This is these people's actual towns, and we're in their vehicles and we're going into their stores and talking to them directly, and that's what I love so much. So now check this out. This is a whole cable car system here in the DR. So this cable system goes all the way to the top of the mountain. It's currently closed right now for some maintenance, which is always a good thing. but apparently it's a spectacular view. If anyone's ever done this, you got some photos showing, what it looks like up there, I bet it's spectacular. Please post it, let us know in the comment, because the next time we're here, we're hoping this thing is actually open so we can go do it and show it to you. But how amazing is that? All the way to the top of the mountain. That's pretty amazing.
Our next stop is the downtown area.
All right, in the downtown area, checking out Choco Dreams.
Our next stop was to an incredible chocolate co-op called Choco Dreams. This isn't just a shop. It's a community project born from the determination of local women who transformed their village's cacao harvest into a thriving business.
The next one is dark chocolate. The dark chocolate is 70% off.
I don't normally like dark chocolate, but
Sweet.
yes,
Sweeter than normal.
than normal, yeah.
It's more than a tour. It's a direct look at the heart of Dominican spirit, where every bar of chocolate and other products supports local families and sustainable farming.
All right, that was a really cool tour. We got to see all kinds of chocolate products here at this particular store, from wines to chocolates, creams, all kinds of stuff. And now we're in the store section where you can buy those products, which I think we're gonna probably get a couple items, because everything that we sampled, tasted, smelled, it's amazing. It'll be hard to walk out with just one or two things, but that's what we'll have to do.
This was a real treat for us on so many fronts.
How fancy is our driver with his green umbrella? He's prepared for this bright Dominican day.
Our next stop was the Amber Mine Museum, diving into the history of the Dominican Republic's famous amber and seeing some incredible pieces up close.
But amber does not rot. Amber is resin from the tree sap, and that's very light. But when when they real amber, when it's real, yes or no, you can put it on the salt water.
So that's a unique experience.
This is unique, unexpected.
Totally unexpected.
Museum.
Yeah. Our driver was just like, I'm gonna take you here, I'm gonna take you there, and we're like, okay, let's go for it.
Rocks. And
Yeah.
You're gonna love it.
And it's pretty amazing just to see the history of all of this. So we're gonna keep touring.
It's very hot in Dominican, but it's very air conditioned in both buildings we've been in.
Yes.
It's almost cold, so
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice.
Now, all this jewelry right here is gonna be made out of stones found only here in the DR, which is pretty spectacular. They are in abundance here, fairly priced, but you've got a few different tones and colors, and they're so beautiful, especially when they're out in the sun and it hits them. It's lovely.
That was a really cool stop. Next, we made our way to the famous Umbrella Street. And this place is just flat out cool.
We are at Umbrella Street here in Puerto Playa, Dominican Republic. It is a happening place. Hundreds of people here enjoying all this. The umbrellas, the music, all kinds of stuff to do here.
Bright, colorful umbrellas floating overhead, music playing, cafes lining the street. It feels vibrant, artistic, and full of life. Definitely one of those spots you just have to stop and take in.
Man, you can feel that Dominican sun immediately, but it's just perfect. It's just beautiful. How cool is all of that right there?
Next up was the Catholic Cathedral, right in downtown Puerto Plata. The architecture, the history, the peaceful atmosphere. It's such a beautiful contrast to the busy streets outside.
So welcome to the downtown plaza area here in Puerto Plata. It is a huge open area where you can just come and do all kinds of stuff. There's food vendors, obviously taxi cabs, tons of people, but also a lot of really cool things to do just right here. Since it's January, we still have some Christmas stuff set up with a Christmas tree behind me. The 2026 brand new year sign is over there. Perfect place to take some photos and just a really cool area just to relax. The sun is out right now, so you gotta find a shady area to do just that, but there's this thing behind us. I think I'm gonna go up in there and see if I can get a better view of all of this area right here. And just like that, we're at the top. I tell you what, we are at a really good vantage point to see just this whole downtown square area. Really nice. The breeze is popping, which is very welcomed right now. Because even in January, this place still gets nice and warm. Obviously nothing compared to the summertime, but warm nonetheless. It's beautiful up here, breezy, and a really good view of everything that's happening in the square.
Then it was over to Pink Street. welcome to the next place that so many people definitely come visit when they're in Puerto Plata, and that is Pink Street. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. Pink buildings, pink everything. It's fun, bold, and perfect for photos. What a unique spot. And to wrap up our time in the DR, we stopped at a local beachside restaurant. We stopped here near the beach and at this restaurant called, right above me, Neptuno Bar and Restaurant. Rebecca and I always like to try local food, especially if it's seafood, wherever we go. And the last time we were in the DR, that's exactly what we did. We were not disappointed. It was amazing. So we're excited about what this is going to be as well. Authentic Dominican food, ocean breeze, toes practically in the sand. And I went all in with a whole fried fish. What an absolute treat. It was an incredible day, and our driver did an amazing job showing us the real Puerto Plata. But now, it's time to head back to the ship. And just like that, our time in the DR has come to an end. We are walking back towards the Mardi Gras. Just incredible people. Let me start with that. The kindest, most helpful people, professional, very proud of their country, very proud of their culture, very excited that people choose to come and spend their time and spend their money. So highly, highly recommend doing something like that. We'll put all the details in the description if you want to book these guys directly. They know exactly what they're doing and where they're going and how to give you a memorable time. If you are in the DR and you just want to explore this area in a safe and very friendly way by someone who loves their country and knows it well, then this is an option that you should consider. All right, guys, now we're heading back to the Mardi Gras. We've got a few more amazing things happening later tonight. So we've got so much more to show you. But this is gonna wrap up our time here at the DR. Till next time. The next few days were all about exploring more of the ship, trying new food, relaxing up at Serenity, and honestly, just trying to decide what part of this massive ship was our favorite. We checked out Chibang, that Chinese and Mexican fusion spot. We are heading to Chibang, a fusion of Asian and Mexican cuisine. Isn't that right, baby?
Yes, we are.
We're so excited.
Very excited.
Yeah. This one's included in our fare, so that makes things even better.
Your first visit's included in your fare, and after that, it's $8.
Yeah. Still not bad, but we're gonna take the included one tonight. Let's go. And it was such a fun mix of flavors. Totally different from your typical cruise restaurant.
This is 2 pot stickers that I ordered from the Chinese menu. Smells and looks amazing. I also got egg drop soup that's on its way.
We got the Mexican side, we got the Asian side. And these are just the appetizers. Kung Pao chicken and Diablo?
Oh, yes.
All right, thank you. Sweet and sour shrimp. My goodness, that looks amazing. On another day, we did hibachi, which is always a blast on Carnival ships. But there was just something about doing it on the Mardi Gras that made it extra memorable. The energy, the laughs, it never gets old. And the food, always amazing. We even made it to the gym a couple of times, which helped balance out all that food. We played some trivia, and Rebecca took home the win with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
19 going twice. It seems we have a winner. Please tell me it's not Beulah.
No, it's Rebecca from Washington, D.C.
Rebecca from Washington, D.C. You are our champion right here on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Trivia. Congratulations. Make some noise for Beulah. I mean Rebecca.
Good job, baby. We docked in the Bahamas, but you might notice something. We're not actually out there. One of our favorite pro tips for cruising on a massive ship like the Mardi Gras is staying on board during a port day. While everyone else is fighting for a spot on a crowded beach, we had the entire ship to ourselves.
we finally got to enjoy the Serenity adult-only retreat without hunting for a lounge chair, and the pools were basically ours. It was the perfect reset. No rushing, no excursions, just us, the ocean breeze, and a very empty ship. If you've never done a ship day while in port, we highly recommend it. Now the next day was a different story.
Just like that, we back. Celebration Key, baby. But this time on an XL class ship, the Mardi Gras. Right next to us is the Carnival Pride. They got here a little bit before us with that nice view of everything. But we got in just a little bit later on our behemoth of a ship. Look at that thing. And now we're heading to Celebration Key just for a couple hours.
We arrived at Celebration Key, Carnival's private destination on Grand Bahama. Since we skipped the last port, we were ready to get off on this one. We only got off for a couple hours, but that was plenty of time to get a feel for the place. The first thing you'll notice is the Paradise Plaza. The welcome area is beautiful. That 10-story sun castle is hard to miss. We chose just to walk right down to the beach. It was included and it was perfect. It was a short visit, but a great way to cap off our time in the Bahamas before heading back to our home away from home on the Mardi Gras. And then just like that, it was the final night. Center Stage put on an incredible show for everyone. High energy, powerful vocals, packed crowd, and it felt like the perfect send-off. A truly grand way to wrap up the cruise. Honestly, Rebecca and I really did have a great time on this ship. Mardi Gras is big, bold, and packed with things to do.
Best carnival show. Best carnival show. So amazing.
But what made it special for us were the little moments in between. The laughs, the shows, definitely the food, and even the quiet mornings at sea. This one's definitely going to be hard to forget. That wraps up our time on the Mardi Gras. If you enjoyed coming along with us, do us a huge favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to join the family. It really helps the channel out. Also, drop a comment below. Are you a stay on the ship person or a first off at the port person? We'd love to hear your cruising style. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Happy cruising.